Hello everybody, good evening. This is Dr. K. Welcome for our beautiful sunset musings. I'm going to have a backdrop of this church and a prayer pavilion. Today I want to share with you a special message. I'll do it in a form of meditation. Susie, I love you dearly, and this one is for you. Susie is one of our Field of Truth community member. Let's take a nice deep breath. And as we're enjoying this profound moment of the sun setting behind the cross, which is a symbol in our culture of connection to a higher force, connection to something higher than us. Some call it God, some call it universe, some call it spirit. I choose to believe that in the big picture, it's one profound energy that we all come from, that we're all part of, that we come back to, and that chooses to watch over us in a most profound, compassionate way, with a field of compassion that is truly unknown to us humans living in this physical body and the matter. It is energy of compassion that truly penetrates through our being, through our cells, where we know the deep peace that everything is okay, that I am okay. As we enjoy this moment, realizing that the sun sets every single night and it comes up every single morning at different times all over planet Earth. We're spinning at this remarkable speed through the universe, moving forward at such fast force and spinning around the sun, and the whole galaxy is moving. And yet here we are, standing, sitting, laying down, enjoying this moment amongst almost 8 billion people on planet Earth. Just thinking about that moment, it creates a field of reverence and connection to every single one of those human beings on planet Earth. Susie inspired me today to share just how special every single one of us is. Mother Teresa said that we're like the drop in the ocean, seemingly insignificant. But if the drop wasn't there, if the drop wasn't part of the ocean wouldn't be what it is. The ocean wouldn't be the whole of the ocean that it is. The drop would be missing forever. And in our world, whether you have eyes open or closed right now, I really, really would love for you to bring your attention inward. You can put your hand on your heart. Take a deep breath into your belly and into your chest. And one more. And one more. Just the fact of us breathing is a miracle. Just so automatic. We are meant to live unique lives. We are all so unique. We are on purpose unique, because every single one of us brings a profound gift to humanity. We are not meant to be different. We are not meant to fill a mold. We're not meant to look like the other person, do like the other person. We're not meant to follow plans and structures that somebody else put in for us. It is every single human being has a different journey. And yes, there have been a few that came forward and they're sharing their journey with us. And a lot of them are asking to for us to follow them, because if they have done it that way, that means we must too, or we are capable of the same thing. And yes, we can choose to follow them, we can choose to learn from them. Of course, we're to learn from other human beings. And there's a huge difference in learning from somebody and using their journey as my stepping stone, and me moving forward in a completely different way, or around them, or in a way that I would have not even predicted, and in a way that does not become available until I realize that I am not to match this person's life and their successes and their financial successes and their appearances. I'm not meant to match that. I'm meant to create my own. And yes, I am choosing to use some of their tools, some of what work for them. And here I'm going to encourage us to really, really trust the inner voice, that profound voice that has been silenced from a very young age. For some of us from age 2 to 3, for some of us age 6 to 7. Some of us had profound traumas that unconsciously we had to silence that voice ourselves in order to survive and be safe and move forward. For some of us, this was silenced by our parents who didn't know better, who did their best, by our teachers, by our church leaders, by other leaders of other communities. That voice that knows exactly what is right for us, that is the one we want to find again, the one we want to learn to listen to again, the one we want to encourage to come forward at any given point in time. This is why we take moments in crazy busy days like this to sit down, to breathe, to watch the sunset, to watch the sunrise, to just sit anywhere, stand still for a moment, put the world outside of us aside, and literally create space around us that allows for us to just start listening. Let's train ourselves to listen to the voice. Let's, throughout the day, whether driving, whether sitting here, just, okay, what do you want to tell me right now? What have I not been listening? Or let's just have a conversation. I want to learn to hear you again. And most importantly, I am going to learn to trust you again over anything and anyone. Because I know if there is one voice on this planet Earth that knows what's best for me, and that means well, and that comes from this profound feel of compassion that the whole universe is made of, you are it. You are it, and you have been with me all along. And I'm so sorry I haven't listened to you. I am so sorry I haven't trusted you and that I haven't followed you. You know, my mind, it tries so hard to fit in. It tries so hard to be accepted, to be loved, to make sense of this chaotic world that does not make any sense. And I have forgotten about you. In the midst of all of that, in the midst of trying to survive and have the best life possible, I have forgotten about you. But no more, no more. Today, I promise that every single day, whether it's for one breath or 1 minute or 1 hour, I am going to listen to you. I'm going to start journaling. I am going to give you a name, or maybe you already have a name. Do you want to share what your name is? Thank you. I shall call you by that name. And it may change as I go. I'll listen. I will listen for your name. And I'm going to speak to you, yes, in the second person, but knowing that you are the part of me that I am connecting with, and you are the one that matters the most. because you're gonna help me to actually live my life the way that I have meant to live my life from day one. Yeah, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to make a commitment today to myself and to you, my dear deep inner voice, to love you, to listen to you, and to trust you. And together, we're gonna figure out what this life is about. We're gonna figure out who I truly am, who I am meant to show up as, what my purpose is. Maybe my purpose is just to be fully connected to you on a daily basis and just show up as that. And by doing that, I'm going to show others that it is possible and available, and that we are not to compare each other to ourselves. We're not to try to thrive to be like somebody else. We're not to use somebody else's good and success to bring ourselves down. No. That part is over. We are starting anew. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you, and I am deeply grateful for you. Thank you for not giving up on me, and I'm ready. I am ready to listen, and I am ready to be me. Thank you. That was a big bang as the ending of our meditation. Come back anytime, and just remember, this really is the truth of who we are. Blessings. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you. And so it is.